practice the presence of who we are. Some of the things I like to do, and I know many of you to do that, is meditating. And it took the longest time for me to go from being quiet for 30 seconds. That was really hard. And I started out with 30 seconds, then I went a minute, and then 5 minutes. Meditating is a way of blocking everything that's going on outside of us. It doesn't matter what happened last week. It doesn't matter what's going to happen next month. It's being in a place to be quiet and still, and you're present. And for me, what it allowed me to do is to listen to what my voice is and what my inner truth is, and to let that guide me instead of the monkey mind that all of us have of telling us what we didn't do, what we should do. When you're present, you listen to your own voice that tells you and reminds you who you are, and that's a place that we all need to do. What my voice is telling me is going to be a lot different than what your voice tells you, but our own inner truth, our own inner place knows exactly what we have to do, when we have to do it, and how to do it. And when you can meditate, you can get into that place of being present. Yoga does the same thing. A little bit more active, but it's a very methodical process of working your mind and your body and your spirit together, all in conjunction. But again, it's a way of getting present and being mindful of exactly who you are and where you are. Reading something that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. We have so many metaphysical books and readings out there, whether it be Ernest Holmes, we had Esme was reading Eckhart Tolle, Wayne Dyer. These are all ways of these books that urge you and invite you to go within. And it asks of you to look at life differently, to not worry about what's going on the outside, but to go within. And this is another way to get present and to get quiet and still and really listen to that inner voice inside. When you can spend time being and not doing, you allow yourself that special opportunity to get to know who you are. Beliefs is all about understanding what your true values are. But as Louise Hay tells time and time again, if you listen to where she came from in her life, she initially looked at life based on what her childhood was, and her childhood was very abusive in a lot of different ways, and that's the choices she made in life after that, because that was her experience. And it took her years and years to understand that what she believed was not who she was. And she had to go back and change those beliefs.